So in this video we're going to take a look a little bit more at the difference between PHP and HTML and why it works as it does. First of all, let's get rid of the files that I don't want. So I've got hello.php. What I want to do is get rid of that one. I'm going to copy that address and have the HTML version. So I've got both files up and running. So hello is the PHP one there, and hello is the HTML one there, and they both look the same, which is really what I wanted. So the point is, although they look the same in the browser, they are different in the editor. Okay, HTML has got paragraph hello end paragraph. Hello.php has got PHP commands. Now, before I take any further look in the editor, what I want to do is view the source of both of these pages, and they're both served, so that's all we're interested in. So if I right click and click view page source, so I'm looking at the HTML version. This is what the HTML version says. It's exactly the same as our HTML version in our editor. However, if I go to the PHP version and choose to view that source, it's just a little bit different. So let's take a look at the PHP version in Notepad versus the view the source. So it's got HTML head, title the same, end, head, body, but it has replaced whatever I highlighted there with just hello. There is no PHP tag, or there's no echo. Now that is important. Let me just write in here. This is called information hiding. And this is a big thing in computing. We tend to hide as much information as we can so that other people can't steal our code or understand how we put things together. So there's less likelihood of being hacked or having your program sort of reproduced without your permission. And we do a lot of information hiding, and PHP is one way of doing it. So what is happening? When we type the address hello.php, what happens is that this file is loaded onto the server. The server strips out that piece of code and reads it and understands that all we want to do is echo hello to the screen, deletes it, and just types hello instead. So in other words, it processes the page and replaces everything between the PHP tags with whatever the command was. So we can never ever see the code that we started off with. So if I save that and sort of refresh this page, hello.php, you should see it just says hello, exactly the same. And if I choose to view the source, it's got exactly the same thing, just a little formatted a little bit differently. That's the HTML version because we had the paragraph tags. That is the PHP version, which replaced that, and that is the version that we physically replaced the tags with. So let's go back, Control Z, undo it. So that's what happens. If you have a HTML file, the server just reads every single HTML tag and sends it to the browser. If you have a PHP file, it reads all the HTML tags, sends them to the browser, but when it comes to the PHP tags, it strips it out and replaces it with whatever the commands were in the tags, and in this one it was echo hello. So that is a quick overview of PHP and what it does.